What up?
Welcome to my matrix. Welcome to my matrix. I can see we living in a matrix. Living in a matrix. Living in a matrix. Everybody, welcome to my matrix. Welcome to my politics, media, education and business, military and medicine, banking, religion, black market, stock market. These are just the basics. Everybody, welcome to my matrix. Welcome to my matrix. Everybody, welcome to my matrix. Take a seat. Don't forget your vaccination. Welcome to my matrix. Welcome to my matrix. Agent Smith looking for you. Don't you ever get complacent. Welcome to my matrix. Big brother watching everybody move. Gotta keep an eye on. Welcome to my matrix. Same game, mainframe, love gang. I'm protecting Zion. Smoked out, call me Buddha. Lion, call me Judah. Black dog, call me Allah. Triangle, Bermuda. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Crucial. Black cat, I got 9 lives. Assist in the future. Metahuman. Superpowers, I'm a metahuman. Perfection, I strive every day. You can call me a better human. Star, crystal, indigo, babies. I come to set you free from your enslavement. Welcome to my matrix. Welcome to my matrix. I can see we living in a matrix. Living in a matrix. Living in a matrix. Everybody, welcome to my matrix. Welcome to my politics, media, education and business, military and medicine, banking, religion, black market, stock market. These are just the basics. Everybody, welcome to my matrix. This is the matrix. My politicians corrupted, my media telling lies, my education disguised. This is the matrix. My business is corporation, my military industrial terrorizing your nation. This is the matrix. My medicine, it don't heal you. All of my banks are inflated. All my religions, they kill you. This is the matrix. Stock market, in fact, if you need an organ from blacks, we got a market for that. Look, my style is organic, my nature demands it. I'm saving the planet, I'm taking advantage. From killing myself with these poisonous habits. Now I'm helping myself and you taking it badly. Labeled as a renegade, even though I'm free, I know you still want me to be your slave. Sour like a lemon head, life had me a limit. I'm Beyonce with that lemonade. Life had me a limit, I'm Beyonce with that lemonade.
Y'all already know. We in the building. What up? What up? What up? We in the building. I got my man's out here on vacation. He got the hello. He got the hello, Mister. He gonna get him. He gonna get him a fire gig, Mr. Marvelous. Hello, I am Marvelous in the building. What's going on, my brother?
Everything good. Everything. Yo. Let me ask you a question. Why you stop rapping, bro?
I haven't stopped. I'm about to launch this year. I'm about to relaunch this year. I stopped rapping to build this company, bro. Like I seen that if I was gonna do music successfully, I was either two ways. I had to have my own money to do it and have my own resources and stuff like that because the industry was gonna try to rape you. You know what I mean? So I had to take the long way around. And it was like, well, now I built a company that's generating some income. Well, now I can start recording again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, man. I was vibing to that track. I was vibing to that track, though.
That was my first. Listen, that's my first love right there. Music,
man, bro.
That's what I wanted to do before any of this shit.
Man, bro.
Before any of this stuff, that's what I had wanted to do. I had a big dream of signing with Atlantic Records. Yeah. Like I knew the record label I wanted to sign with. I knew everything. You feel me? I knew everything.
I was vibing, bro. I was like, damn, this shit, he's speaking some real shit in this track right here, man. Speaking some real shit, bro.
Yeah, I be trying to, I'm a big fan of, making sure like that music has social commentary and things of that nature. Yeah. You know what I mean? long as our music got that social commentary, we'll like, you know, we'll be able to gain something from it instead of just crash and burn into the goddamn hills to it. Man, I got a touchy subject we about to touch upon, man.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to come to, you know, hey, do me a favor.
Sure.
Do me a favor. Share this to your channel.
Yeah, I did already. I did.
Oh, you did already?
Yeah, it's in the community tab.
All right, cool. All right, man. Share. So what I wanted to talk about is a touchy subject.
Okay.
And so I already know how your channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it's not that touchy of a subject to where it can't be talked about, but it is a touchy subject to where, you know, some things might get said to where, hey, you will want to say it on my channel. All right. So so the name of today's Dr. Marvelous that I wanted to talk to you about was the LIZZO effect.
Okay.
Right. The LIZZO effect, and it's in parentheses I got supporting obesity, but I got it O with a BEAST in the city, the obesity, the city of the beast, supporting the city of the beast. And I noticed how the industry is as of lately has been very big on promoting. Well, they've always been very big on promoting our shortcomings, but as of lately, they've been making our shortcomings the new trend. You know, and I call it the LIZZO effect. When you see when you know it started with Precious, right?
Yeah,
when they introduced Precious, and ain't nobody get on Precious, right? Then we let that slide. But I want to show y'all something to show you what happens to the house when you don't when you don't check something. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm showing you that number one, like I want to show everybody, number one, what happens when you leave these type of things unchecked. And ladies, you know, I want to make sure that you get this as well. You get this in particularly because the main majority of people who are pushing this are you. The main majority of people who are marketing this are you. The main supporters of this movement is you. But look at what you're doing. So I wanna show this clip.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep it muted because they got music in it, and I don't want no problems with the couch.
Okay.
Now remember, these are like TikToks and stuff like that. TikToks and reels from Instagram, right? So here's this first one, right? So we got this. She has to be about how much you think she weighs? Hold up. How much do you think she? Looking at her, we're gonna rewind because we're gonna analyze this. How much do you think she weighs?
I'm gonna guess and say maybe about 320, 350, somewhere around there.
Somebody said about 450. Caleb said about 450. Okay, now here she go on TikTok. Now remember, you know, TikTok is somebody said 600, somebody said 350. Yeah, she up there. She's up there. Okay. Now she has enough confidence in herself because of our neglect. In particularly, this is why I get on the men and the women. In particularly males and females who literally support obesity. This is she is not going to make it to be of a certain age living and looking like this.
You know what's so funny, Doc? I was just talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I mentioned that same situation you said. With as far as the lady that came out, I think it was 2 years ago, and she was doing a mukbang and eating the crab claws, and she was overweight. And it's funny, it's ironic that you brought this topic up because apparently now she lost all of this weight and she doesn't eat that stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like she's vegan and
And
she don't eat none of that stuff anymore.
And she built her following off of obesity and things of that nature, right?
Right.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like the rappers, right? That's like the rappers. The rappers who support drinking lean and popping pills, and then they get older and they see like that wasn't the thing to do. But you done already poisoned a generation of our people with your hypnotic message of popping pills and drinking lean.
Yeah.
There's a generation of children that's not going to come back to us because they followed you into the hell's fire.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So I call it but remember, the only reason why she has enough confidence to do this, because she knows that in her comment section, they're gonna be having females going, "You go, girl." They're gonna have males going, "You get it, big girl. You get it, big mama."
Yeah.
Right? They ain't gonna have nobody in there coming in and saying, "You fat ass bitch, sit your stupid fat chunky ass down. I'm about to roast you." Roast session, you stupid linebacker looking bitch, you rhinoceros hippopotamus looking bitch, you ate too many motherfucking cereals out the pantry looking there. Oh, stupid milk dud look like we gotta go in on them. Because how are we going to survive as a people if we are not healthy enough to see our years through? You know, they call it dying before your time. Right.
Yeah.
And they've devised all these ways to help us die before our time. I want you to you coming from the industry, I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be some more. Wait a minute.
Okay.
This is the delusion. Let's look at this real quick. She throwing up gang signs and everything, nigga. Like, oh my goodness. Look at this. This is the LIZZO effect, y'all. This is the LIZZO effect.
Wow.
This is the LIZZO effect. She is not gonna make it to live to be a certain age. She's acting like she's gonna live a long life. Look at this. They're proud. They're proud to be walking fucking the Walking Dead. You're Walking Dead right now. Listen, if they're gonna put something around their waist. Look, that's a dress that makes you look thinner. She was bigger than that, but that's a dress that makes you look thinner.
I'm not gonna front. That last girl was fire though. She looked good though.
Listen, the last girl, remember the last girl was fire because of the dress. The dress is a tight dress that makes that packs you in. Outside of the dress.
So she that wasn't really her size. It's like a dress.
No, that wasn't the dress. It was advertising a dress that makes that take, like, when you put the dress on. Let's say you 200 pounds. When you put the dress on, you're gonna look like you about 175. It's gonna take you about 25, 30 pounds off. Like it's a form fitting, but it's like a waist training dress. Like, you know how they got the waist trainer? Well, they got the dress. They got waist trainer.
That's
dress.
like catfishing. That's catfishing.
You feel me? That's catfishing, bro. Look, some people like, I can't watch. Like, think about that. Somebody just said, you know, I can't watch, right? It's an illusion dress that she had on, bro.
Now I want to elaborate on this too, because a lot of times they was mentioning this too. I saw this on, I can't remember what show it was, but I was watching something on TV. Maybe it was the news, and they said that 60% of Americans that are overweight are in the state of Texas. I don't know why they made that demographic so much so, but they were saying that a lot of people that are in Texas are overweight, and you know, they have that same size. But it's like, it's the old thing of that cornbread, that old down south cornbread fed shit. Yeah. And a lot of that stuff is not healthy for us too.
But they call it soul food.
Yeah.
It is literally soul. It is literally food that kills the soul, that calcifies the pineal gland. Right. And you look at these, and now this is where I got a problem. This is where I got a problem in, you know, with us, because we are allowing people like this to think that it's cool. Now remember, I wanted to piggyback this with that red pill movement that y'all women be thinking we men talking crazy. Y'all women be thinking men talking crazy. But think about this. What is going on in her mind for her to ever think that that's crazy, sexy, or cool? Crazy, sexy, or cool, TLC. Nigga, bitch, you are insane. okay, thinking this. Okay, now what? That's the only mechanism. Men don't go through that. A guy that fat, you rarely see guys that fat getting on the screen unless they're doing some type of comedy or they're about to make fun of themselves. Like they're about to make fun of themselves because they're like that. Most guys are that are that fat knows that they're fat, knows they got a little small dick because they're that fat, you know, and they know that, and they make fun of themselves. They're the butt of the joke, and they're cool to be around because they know, man, look, I'm fat, I'm settled with it. But you never get them, on this thing trying to make it look sexy or trying to say, hey, I'm the creme de la creme because, you know, I'm a big girl, I'm a big guy, right?
Yeah.
Men, we have this mechanism in our brain that lets us know, I think the females might like me looking like this. I see the way that they look at other guys, so you know, I feel like me looking like this, they're gonna look at me too, right?
Yeah.
But women have this mechanism of emotion that makes them completely bypass logic thinking.
Only reason why is because that, and this is a basic standard. Like men, and this is sad to say, but men will, you know, we'll pretty much go for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a sense, because now if you think about it, like what you just said makes a lot of sense. Like a big guy that's overweight, right? A woman to be like, oh, he's big, he's fat, I don't want nothing to do with him, right? But a skinny guy that likes big women, that's always acceptable. So then you have people like, I want to go back to what you were saying about the Lizzo effect, because Lizzo promotes being sexy, right? And all the while, if you guys listen to her message, like listen to the lyrics in her song, she's promoting feminism, which is nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong if if you're a strong woman and you pride yourself on being independent. It's nothing wrong with that. But when you tearing down the black man or whatever you decide to say, that becomes a problem. It's like you're eliminating. It's like a get back. It's like they're saying, okay, well, I'm a big girl and nobody wants me, so forget the men. It's all about us, women power, which is, that's cool. That's okay to do, but when
you're doing it for the wrong reasons. But you're doing it for the wrong reason. Think about it. If you're saying women power in the name of insecure obesity or insecure mind frame, you're coming from the wrong place. What you're talking about? That's not women's power. That's actually women disempowered.
Exactly.
Women don't remember. You're in a man's world, and you wonder why men look at y'all a certain way, because we can see the level of delusion that you can trick yourself into believing. A woman could be big as Lizzo or big as these girls. Man, let's look at this shit. I want to keep people looking at this, man. A woman could be big as these girls and look in the mirror and think this is sexy. She thinks this is cool. She thinks this is sexy.
Where do you think, Doc, the line is drawn between confidence and misconception? Where do you think the line is drawn, though? Because, all right,
so the line should be drawn at physical results. Okay?
Yes.
Physical results are the denominator, or it's the foundation of what's acceptable, what's real, and what's not. Right? It's the physical result. That nigga was talking all that shit until he got into that heat and nigga bitched him. Now we know he's a bitch. He can't talk like that no more. Or if he do talk like that, we ain't gonna believe him. Right?
Exactly.
Because the results showed. Nigga, when you got put under that pressure, you bitched up. Right. So if a woman is being presented a certain way, right?
Yeah.
And the truth is being told about the woman, right? Then the line gets drawn right here. When you see that the physical results are unhealthy, when you see that the physical results are not beneficial, when you see that the fruit of her labor of this confidence, so-called confidence she had, actually is deteriorating her, then we know it's not confidence. We know that you are just acting. You are not really believing what you're saying, because look at your life. Look at your lifestyle. If you were really confident, Lizzo, you would want a smaller, better, and more healthier body. You know you want it. How many times Lizzo done went on the internet crying because they done fat shamed her? And stop calling it fat shaming when being fat is a shame, period.
In the shame. Yo, y'all, you remember when she did that shit at the Lakers game and disrespected Kobe? And people had a misfit with that. People went crazy because it's like, show some self-respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, show some self-respect and carry yourself and conduct yourself in a respectable manner. But it was like, she was like, I'm proud to be big. But you can't always think that people are going to accept that. That's true.
Remember, a person that's saying I'm proud to be obese, and we're going to break down this beast. Remember, they said, they said, let he who has wisdom calculate the number of man, for his number is 6 triple score and 6 beast.
Right.
And they don't call it obesity,
right,
for a reason.
Right.
And remember, one of the 7 deadly sins is what, people? Gluttony. America leads the league in heart disease. America leads the league in all of the fat diseases. Remember, diabetes is a dietary disease. You don't get diabetes because you were born with diabetes. You get diabetes because of the improper foods you put in your body. The majority of our diseases in America come from non-productive dieting. Okay?
Yes.
And we eat more junk than we eat substance.
Right.
And we're more worried about the bottom line and about the dollar line than health line and longevity and people living well past their 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and we know that, but they know this. They know the 1% knows that our health is our wealth. So if we keep them unhealthy, they're not going to live to make it.
That's true.
The life expectancy is not going to make it to past 70.
That's
Why?
True.
Because we're feeding them unhealthy. They're diabolically saying, look, we're going to give them a small part called the produce section. Produce section this small.
Yeah.
In every grocery store, the produce section about this small, and the whole rest of the store is bullshit.
That's a fact. And that's true too, because I can't picture, and I'm pretty sure you can't either. I can't picture Queen Elizabeth going to McDonald's and getting a quarter pounder and eating that. I can't picture it like mentally.
And they say Warren Buffett goes to McDonald's, but we never see him eat a Big Mac yet.
Never. That's true.
How many rappers say they drink lean but don't?
Yeah, that's true. Future is one of them. He said it in the interview. He said he doesn't even do those drugs that he say he does in them songs.
Because they know that music is the language of DNA.
Yes.
Music programs minds.
Yes.
So we get the big girl Lizzo musically out here representing them big girls. Oh, I'm fat and I'm proud. Why our ancestors ain't never promote this shit?
That's true. That is true.
Why, if it's right, this is how you know we've strayed off the path, because our ancestors never promoted this shit.
That's true. But what is the real, like, this was always my question, being that we're outnumbered by an unhealthy diet. Like, if every corner we go to, we see McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, all of these fast food restaurants, Chinese food, right? What is our real diet? Because
I'm about to kill. I'm about to put this shit to rest. Go ahead. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Name one of those places you just named that don't have a salad option.
All of them do. All of them.
The name of the game is I'm telling you, the name of the game is quantity over quality. This is how they fool you into getting the non-quality, because they give you a large quantity of it. But the name of the real game that helps you is quality over quantity. You need to get what's best for you instead of what's most available. They got a lot of thoughts available, but is a thought best for a wife? No, right? No, she's gonna have to grow up out of her thought stage to become a proper woman. Right?
Yeah.
All right. True. So we know that what's best for you and what's available are two different things.
That's true.
Right. So a lot of the times we don't just analyze and say, wait a minute. You read somebody said GMO, GM, but the salad got GMO, bro.
It does have a lot of sugar in it. Those salads have a lot of sugar in them.
No, listen, people don't understand the value of good sugar over bad sugar. You got negatives, you got positive and negative in everything, right? So there are good sugars that nature makes, and then there are bad sugars that man makes. And that's how we get diabetes, because of the bad sugars that man makes in our diets. And one of the main bad sugars that man makes is a poison called high fructose corn syrup.
Corn syrup, yeah.
High fructose corn syrup is almost in all of the generic brands that you eat. If you got cereal in your box, high fructose corn syrup. You got Kool-Aid juice that's from concentrate, high fructose corn syrup. If you eat meat, high fructose corn syrup.
That's in meat too? Like
it's like one of the things that gives. It gives, remember that natural flavoring that they be talking about?
Yeah.
A lot of that natural flavoring comes from the high fructose corn syrup. If it's in the meat, it's what is called addictive. It makes the food addictive. High fructose corn syrup. So you ever wonder why you don't have your favorite food and you start getting a headache?
Yeah.
Or you don't have yet, and you call it a hunger headache, but you never really call it what it is. No, nigga, you that's a drug withdrawal.
Is that the same sugar that would be considered in alcohol as well?
No, so the sugar in alcohol is a different sugar made from ethanol, and that's not a good sugar neither. Okay,
that's the same. Ethanol is the same thing they put in gasoline, correct?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right, so you have to realize that a lot of these things are made with chemicals in labs to make them taste better, so that your mind can feel good. Because when something tastes good, it releases dopamine, it feels good, and you want to always associate with the feel good thing. So remember on Nutty Professor, whenever he got down and he wanted to feel good,
eating sugar,
candy, he said that.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Yeah. Yes, I can. Remember that. Yes, I can. Go back with me. Thank you, Satan. We already did that.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So they were showing you what that means. They were showing you like, this is where we want you at. It was, listen, who won in Nutty Professor? The healthy Sherman, the healthy Buddy Love. Remember, his name was Buddy Love.
Yeah.
The other nigga was fat, cheesy ass Sherman Crump, scared to talk to a female, scared to walk toward a female. This nigga, Buddy Love, is the nice, healthy body, dick slinging monster, sleeping in a bed with 8 broads. Come back and do it all over again, pulling up in a Lambo. Nigga he feeling himself, his confidence up there. Nigga, Buddy Love come through. The bitch that Sherman couldn't fuck, Buddy Love fucked him for. Nigga, like, I got your back, Sherman.
That's true.
I got your back. And every fat person that's watching this right now, there's a sexy in you, nigga. Why? I come from it. Why you think I created these methods? Yeah. I come from hog head cheese, liver cheese, pig feet, pig lip, chitlins, pork backs, motherfucking pork roast, alligator, raccoon, rabbit. Who you talking about? You name the game. Deer. Nigga,
you
turtle.
ate alligator before? You had alligator before?
Alligator.
How that shit taste? How that shit
tastes like all that shit tastes like variants of chicken.
For real?
All of it tastes like variants of chicken. Depending on how you cook it, all of that shit tastes or chicken or like something like seafood, oysters. It kind of reminds me like a chicken mixed with an oyster.
How's the texture though? Is the texture like rough?
The texture, depending on how you want it. They got you can stew it and it be nice and soft. And you can fry it, man. Like right now, you go on DoorDash down here in the South right now, you go on DoorDash and they got this restaurant, they sell alligator nuggets. It's actually fried alligator nuggets, right? So we eat alligator. We eat, bro.
I know out here they got in Coney Island, they got frog legs, like fried frog.
Oh yeah, frog legs. We got squid, we got octopi, we eat shrimp. We eat crawfish. We eat crabs. We eat all of the so-called bottom feeders.
Feeders, yep.
We eat, look, in New Orleans, we got beignets. Nigga, we got dirty rice. It's called dirty rice. We got jambalaya.
Crazy.
Gumbo. We got, you got king cake, nigga. You got every imaginable fatty, acidic, clog your artery fucking food. We got it in that motherfucker. We got it down here. And so you see, and guess what they call it, y'all? They call it soul food. Soul food. They tap into that conscious. Yeah, because y'all ever wonder why after y'all eat, y'all get sleepy?
Go to sleep. Yep. And they always
think about these people.
Yeah.
You after you eat, you get sleepy.
You get sleepy. Yep. That's
They're
true.
Putting you to sleep. Bro, they showed what that movie was, man, with they the movie we was watching it, bro, it was crazy how and there are always these movies where they're doing something to these group of people and they're hypnotizing them or doing something to them through the food, and they realize it in the middle of the movie. Oh, it's this fucking shit I've been drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this fucking food I've been drinking.
What movie? Damn, I think I did see something like that too.
You feel me? It's always, I can't put my finger on it, but there's always these movies where, you know, this group of people are being told to do a certain thing, and they're doing a certain thing, and then after doing a certain thing, they realize in the middle of the movie, oh, it's this shit I've been drinking.
It's something I'm eating,
Yeah, I was watching this one movie. They kept putting him back to sleep. He was wondering how he couldn't remember the next day, and it was because his toothpaste. He wake up, brush his teeth every morning, and the shit in his toothpaste made him forget. The chemical in his toothpaste made him forget. I forgot the name of this movie. I saw so many Netflix movies. Even
in the Boondocks too. They had an episode in the Boondocks when Granddad made the donut bacon. I think it was the donut bacon sandwich or something. Yeah, everybody was going to sleep.
Man, everybody was going to sleep. They had enough. They had you know, that what's that movie with T.I. And that boy DC Young Fly and them when T.I. owned the chicken T.I. get the chicken place or something like that. It's T.I. and Mike Epps. I think it's T.I. and Mike Epps. And
I never saw that. I never saw it.
And in the movie, they own the chicken place, and so Mike Epps had made a mistake and dropped some weed in the chicken grease, and everybody eat the chicken and get high. Everybody eat the chicken, and not everybody in line like the fucking Popeye chicken sandwich.
Those is trolls. Those is trolls.
No, those are I keep telling people that's algorithms. I told you I write. Yeah, okay. Yeah. When remember that Google runs their own algorithm searches and see they come in and that's Google's trolls though. Oh, okay, that's Google's trolls coming in and checking to see how many people.
I was like, yo, what is? I'm not clicking on that. I'm not going to that website. But
I click on that because that's the algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So boom, when you look at the traps that they got for us, the number one trap that they got for us is food. You know. Yeah. If a so-called war were to pop off right now, we're not healthy enough to fight it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We'll be so tired and detrimented. Yeah, that's true because
the first day, everybody dying because they starving and thirsty.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, no, but remember, black people used to love the sun. Now black people are like, oh, it's too hot outside.
Yeah, that's true.
Why? Because our diets our diets got us rejecting the sun and our melanin, bro.
Even though that's the case, we're stuck in this whole situation where it's like the healthier foods are outnumbered. Like I try to go to fast food restaurants that are healthy. Like my only option is like a smoothie place or Chipotle.
Well, remember this. You ready for this?
Go ahead.
This is another thing I get on black people about. Stop. If you were in a society where the only healthy food was a banana and every other food would kill you, wouldn't you eat that banana every day and not give a fuck?
Absolutely.
We are eating, right? We are living to eat and we're not eating to live like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told us in the book, okay? We are eating for taste. We're eating because something tastes good. We're eating because we're hungry. We're not practicing self-discipline and saying, hey, we're in a war zone. And one of the ways that our captive oppressor uses against us is our food supply.
Right.
So we have to start training our minds and training our bodies to only eat a certain thing or only eat what we know is a reputable place. Or we can put our ends together. We can put our things together and make sure that what we partake into and who handling our food. Remember, the majority of people handling our food are not black people.
I was going to say that too just now. Like a lot of stuff are tampered. A lot of things that we consider healthy are tampered with. You know what I'm saying? Sad to say.
But now you have this certain resurgence. If you look at Atlanta and you're looking down south, they got these black people who are buying up land, starting farms, villages, preparing for this shit, right? So follow the trend. Why do you think Bill Gates buying up farmland? So your black ass don't buy it up.
That's true too. We don't got enough farmland. That is true though. That is true.
So your
we
black
don't
ass
see a
don't
lot of
buy it
black
up
farmers
because they know black people got ingenuity. Black people, they know when the shit hit the fan, black people gonna go to the farmland and dig and dig and plant them some fruits and some vegetables, and they got the sun already. They got the sun already. They know how to purify water already. We can bring us to the nearest stream of water. We could purify that shit in no time. You feel
That's
me?
a fact.
Like we have so many ways of survival adapted into our DNA that, you know, they need us. But at the same time, you know, they want to keep us in a state where we are not overpowering or overpopulating them, because that fear right there is their worst fear. Black people getting control of their minds and control of themselves and control of the world again. We used to run the world. We used to, everything that you see that y'all call white supremacy, the coin used to be flipped and was black supremacy. Okay. And what goes around comes around, people. We used to run the world, and obviously we ran it the wrong way and the world turned on us.
Yeah. Why do you think that they're promoting a lot of these heavy-set women in the public? I see now when I'm watching TV, I see now they got commercials of BBW women. LIZZO is a prime example of a lot of the stuff that takes place. I see this heavily promoted throughout the media. Now, what you were saying makes a lot of sense as far as with them trying to push that narrative and that agenda for people to be unhealthy. But I always take this into consideration as well. There was an old saying that people used to say back in the day: it's not over until the fat lady sings. So when we see this and we looking at this same situation, it's like, how is that even to be, you know, when we look at it, it's like, yo, how is that even acceptable? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. It's weird.
You know what's weird? You know what's even weirder? Every time I see videos from overseas in Africa and down south in the Caribbean islands, you see black people and they're nice, slim, still fine, trim. You don't see obesity in these other black countries. You only see that here. This world right here. This is why I call America the Matrix, because the world follows America and America is the Matrix. America is the Matrix. America is where your mind will be lulled to sleep by the physical world. And the Bible said, be ye in the world, but not of the world. Okay? Because the world is what? Demonic. Everything physical is demonic. You know they ain't got no goddamn cuties. You know they ain't got no Doritos in heaven or Doritos in space, nigga. You know, in the spirit world, ain't no such thing as no fucking Frito-Lay in the spirit world, nigga. You feel me?
Exactly.
So we have to realize that we are being tricked on a spiritual level.
Right.
And this is for people, you know, everybody that be watching my channel they know I am a firm believer in the invisible world. And I'm a firm believer in that this same obesity that's playing out on this physical plane is a representation of the spiritual obesity and darkness of evil that's playing out on a spiritual plane. You feel me? There's the same obesity on the physical plane. On the spiritual plane, there are some obese motherfucking evil motherfuckers that's sucking a nigga's soul dry. It looks just like it, right? And I'm calling out. Even if if you know somebody that is obese, and you got to think and ask yourself, if you're this size right now, if you're this size like these young ladies right here, and these are young ladies, y'all. These are even not old people.
Even the people that are elite, they not fat either. If you look at a lot of people that are in the elite, they not fat either.
Look at this. These are young people. Something is in the food, bro. Look at this, y'all. Y'all gotta realize that they'll promote this. This video has millions of views. This videos will have millions of viewers. Millions of people are watching our women embarrass themselves on the highest level.
Yo, look at you doing it. Yo, that shit look crazy. Yo, go back to that shit. Hold on. That shit look crazy.
And notice what she's doing. And notice the insecurity of how she's shaking. She's shaking the insecurity. She is flaunting the insecurity. She's saying, hey, look what makes me insecure. Look, listen, I'm going to put this on this video, but when I turn this video off, I'm miserable. That nigga J Marvelous so up. Hey, it's so up. Hey, come on. I can just imagine her going to my school. If she was going to my school, bro, do you know how gross she would have had to stop coming to my school?
Yo, but you know what's so crazy? If you talk about people like that nowadays, man.
Who I'm gonna talk about? About you.
I know you are, but I'm saying like if you say something about people and it's like you said, fat shaming or whatever, you deemed as being prejudiced or whatever.
I am a fat shamer. I shame fat people. I shame fat people. Why? You know why? Because I was a fat person and I shamed myself and I lost the fucking weight and I made sure that I became healthy and now my life is better than fucking ever.
Yeah.
When I was overweight, when I was overweight, I was motherfucking miserable inside. I did not like myself on the inside when I was overweight, bro. You feel me? I did not like myself when I was overweight, bro. I got off my ass. I got off my fat ass. I got off my fat ass. Me and my fat ass. I got my fat ass up. So if I got my fat ass up, you obese motherfucker that's watching this, you can get your big cheesy fat ass up.
They don't have that. They don't have that inspiration. A lot of people don't have that inspiration though.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm here to show you. Look, you don't have to be fat all your fucking life. All you got to do is be dedicated to being something greater than your fatness.
Right.
Have people around you that's going to hold you accountable and say, you know you're not supposed to be eating that, huh?
That's true. That is
true. You're supposed to have people that's going to be telling you, you know that's not healthy, right? They're not supposed to be trying to feed you chicken. They're not supposed, if they see that you're obese, they're not supposed to be trying to feed your obesity and then wonder why you die of diabetes. Or wonder why you died of a heart attack. Oh, she was gone too soon. Oh, she died before her time. Man, black people love to do some fucking Hippocratic shit, like on the movie Soul Food.
Yeah.
Big Mama had to get her leg amputated, bitch, because Big Mama was overweight.
And then now, if you look at these TV shows on TLC, they promoting 600-pound life and all of this shit, and even now you got shows that say from fit to fat to fit. So that it's like a show where the people are in shape, right? They lost weight, they in shape, and then they gain the weight back, and then all of a sudden they like go through the whole process of how they lost the weight. So it's kind of like they showing you like, all right, this is acceptable. If you're overweight, it's acceptable. It's acceptable for you to be out of shape.
And that's where it comes in at, bro. You ready? Yes. That's where the eugenics population control agenda wins. Ching, 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 ching. If we can make fat look good.
Good, yeah.
The Bible said, Iblis said to Allah in the Bible, he said in the Quran, he said, I will lay on your straight way and I will attack them from all sides. I will make the right seem wrong and I will make the wrong seem right. Show me one deadly sin in America. The 7 deadly sins. Show me one of those deadly sins that isn't glorified in America.
Shit.
Matter of fact, every deadly sin, there's a $1 billion, $1 trillion industry to every deadly sin.
Yeah, absolutely. And they all profit off of all of them. That's true. You're right.
This is how you know the devil. This is how you know this is the devil's world.
Yeah, that's true. And the thing is, it's like, even with gluttony, right? We take holidays. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but we take holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas where it's deemed as you have to spend money on a turkey. You have to buy all of these foods, all of these groceries, and you have leftovers and everybody is eating it together as a family, right? As a family. But in all the while, you're actually being gluttony because it's like, all right, we coming over and everybody's going to spend time here at this house and we're going to eat as much food as we can until we get tired.
I want you to address that.
It says skinny motherfuckers ain't healthy either. People be thinking because you small, you healthy. That's the truth. That's the
fucking truth.
That's a true fact.
That is the fucking truth.
That's a true fact.
Because just because your ass is slim, don't mean your ass is healthy.
That's a fact. Prime example is if you stop eating, if you starve yourself and go on what they say a water diet, you're not putting the minerals and vitamins in your body that you need necessarily each day. So now what happens is you're breaking down your body. Each day you're not eating, you're breaking down your body thinking that, okay, I just want to get skinny and lose weight. But at the same time, that's not healthy as well. It's not healthy as well.
I tell people all the time, there are foods that can help you gain weight. They got foods, they got healthy foods that help you lose weight. They got healthy food that help you gain weight. So it's never been about weight gain. But they've made it about they've made it about the weight gain. It's always been about the healthy gain. What is best for my heart? What is best for my liver? What is best for my kidneys? What is best for the fucking systems that keep me alive on a day-to-day basis? That's what it's about.
Right.
What's best for my car? My car got to get me from point A to point B and back home again, and I can't be breaking down on a fucking road. What is the best system for my car? We're not thinking for ourselves. We're thinking in terms of, I told you, we're thinking in terms, it's like a drug, bro. The Dr. Suzar, who wrote Blacked Out Through Whitewash, she got another book called Drugs Masquerading as Foods. Go read the back of go everybody, y'all go in y'all pantry right now and go get that food that you know is a junk food. That food that you know is not healthy right now. And when you go, flip it to the back and read the ingredient list. You're going to see a whole bunch of chemicals, a whole bunch of shit that you can't even fucking name.
Sodium chloride is a detrimental thing to black people. Sodium chloride, sulfate, oh man, all of that stuff is no good for you, man. No good for you. Even soy. Some people say like, all right, when we eat,
soy is
like,
horrible.
as men shouldn't induce soy. We should never induce soy, but it's in everything.
Nobody should be inducing soy. Soy was created because of the food shortage that was going about because of that time. So soy was created out of a necessity of poverty. Okay.
So is soy used to like expand possibly a food format? So like say for instance, you have a can of beans.
Plastics. Soy is they call it the universal bean, bro. Soy is used in so much. They got soy in oil refinery. They got soy in, you name it. Soy is a man-made created bean that was created out of the necessity of what I think the Great Depression created soy, I believe. Wow. Who was that? It was the black man that created soy. It was the black man.
You lying?
Yes, the black man. Yeah, black man during slavery. I'm about to look at the man that created the soybean. Yeah, George. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, George Washington Carver. Let me see. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Who created soy?
I thought that shit came from China. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah.
Yo, what the fuck? I know I see soy in a lot of stuff. MSG. If it's MSG in it, it's soy.
So hold on, let me see.
Yo, that's crazy, bruh.
Hold up, William Morris. Hold on, let me see William Morris. That's a white man. I can't get it on Google, but hold on, I think I got it in this book right here.
Yo, Doc, you got another hour? You got another hour in you? I want to do a show on my shit too, but we're gonna talk about something crazy.
Yeah. We could get it in.
I want to elaborate on it. I was holding this topic for us for this whole week, but I'm attend to what you got going on.
All right, cool. Well, give the people a sneak peek. What it's about? Just the topic. What's the topic?
Who wrote the Bible?
All right, that's it. Just leave it right there. Leave it right there. We go.
All right.
Yeah, soybean. Man, listen. Soybean, it was created in a lab, but they're attributed to China on here. But I'm gonna show you in the Blacked Out Through Whitewash next time. It was made. Somebody said it was made in the Tuskegee, Alabama. Yeah, I forgot his name. A black man in Tuskegee, and China just took it, and the world took it and ran with it. Remember, we never got accredited for all of our creations when we were in that.
Correct.
We created a lot of things that completely never got accredited to us, and everybody think white people created it. And Soy is one of the. I know George Washington Carver created so much just out of just him alone. He created like a food that we eat today. Of black men, we create food, my nigga. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Like
a lot of meals that we eat, every meal that we eat today is created by black men. You know what I'm saying? Except for them hamburgers and French fries that come from the France and shit, the Europeans and shit.
Yeah,
that ain't our food.
Dead animals.
No hot dogs and hamburgers. That ain't our shit. That's from over there.
Yeah, that's that subconscious homosexuality shit. I told you.
Even if you listen to the name hamburger, that's German. Hamburger, hot dog, Frankfurter, that's German shit.
And then they're gonna try to say, "Oh, we're the people of ham."
How though? How?
Trying to associate us with pigs. Trying to associate us with pigs, bro.
Thank you.
Trying to associate us with pigs. Think about it. Don't black people love them some ham?
Exactly. Pork.
And the Bible, don't we read the children of ham? Yep. Come on, man.
Yep.
Y'all ain't putting this shit together. How they putting a spell on you, my nigga?
That's true.
They put the spell on you and say you are the children of ham, and black people are the biggest purveyors of pork today. The fuck?
How did they force? How do you think they forced that on us? Is it because now most people say
school?
It's because they say okay, it's the scraps. They gave us the scraps in slavery, so we was eating that. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, they gave us the pork or the swine, and we was eating that. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
I know one. So I know. All right, hold on. All right. So
okay, go ahead.
Look at here we got oh boy. George Washington Carver, he did all the wizardry with the peanut. This nigga made all the shit. This is all the shit we doing right now because of George Washington Carver. Hold up. He turned the peanut into hundreds of products, which included mock chicken. Okay. Mock chicken. Okay. All right. Instant coffee, shampoo, face cream, nut butter, nut milk, asphalt, peanut oil. Okay. He saved the South economy from destruction and gave the South a $200 million peanut industry. Without George Washington Carver, there would be no America. Any fucking questions?
Yo, my step-grandfather this morning, he just died from eating peanuts. He just died this morning from eating peanuts.
Listen, potato wizardry.
That you said that.
Remember, that was his peanut wizardry. Wait a minute. He wasn't just a peanut wizard. This nigga was a potato wizard. This nigga George Washington Carver, he turned the sweet potato into hundreds of products, which included bread, syrup, alcohol, bleach, cosmetics, axle grease, printer's ink, and more coffee, nigga. What are you talking about?
So, Doc, what the fuck we supposed to eat? Because everything is made from that shit.
Listen, I keep telling you, they got a whole bunch of stuff that's not made from that stuff. But we stay away from it.
Yeah.
We cringe at the thought of oranges, apples, fruit. Look, they teach us in school, I love to eat apples and bananas. Our ass don't. Listen, they told us when we was little, eat your vegetables, eat your fruit and your vegetables. They tell us, but listen, that's the name of the game. Look what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell you eat your fruit and vegetables 1, 2, or 3 times. Yeah. We're gonna tell you this food pyramid. Eat your fish and your chicken and your beef and your pork and all these other junk foods. We're gonna tell you that 100 times. So you're gonna hear eat your fruits and vegetables 3 times, and then you're gonna hear eat these hot dogs, chicken, Popeyes. You're gonna hear that 100 times. So which one most people gonna pick? The one that they heard 100?
Yeah, the one that's most accessible. I mean, like I said, there's a fast food restaurant on every corner you go.
Right.
You go.
Right. And that's the business. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to realize that these bodies are vehicles, and they are promoting Black death. Not even death, but American death. The world survives on American death. White Americans that die, Black Americans that die, Asian Americans that die. If you are in America, the world is profiting off of our life, and the world is profiting off of our death. I hope you're getting your piece of the fucking pie, because in the end, when it's all said and done, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about you but the people who love you when you go in there.
Yep, that's true. That's a fact.
That's it.
A fact, though. That's
a fact. It. And I was just watching this video. they showed four. Y'all see that video? Tell me if y'all seen that video. It was a video of four, like I think it was 4 or 5 generations of men standing. It was the great grandfather. No, it was the great grandfather with the great grandfather with the grandfather with the son and the grandson. It was like 5 generations of men standing right there in front of their face, and it was a viral video, like millions of views. And you looking like I think it was 4 or 5 generations, but it was crazy how the great grandfather was alive, the grandfather was alive, the son was alive, and the grandson was alive. All in one room, standing next to each other. Why? Because they promote healthy regimens in Japan.
Yeah.
It was in Japan some fucking way.
Yeah.
They make sure that they promote that their race is gonna live long. So therefore, they're not trying to kill their races off. America is the only place where they're trying to they're really trying to kill you off. And
yo, you ain't lying. Even the Asian community. I'm gonna put this story out there for y'all real quick. So I love Chinese food because I'm from New York. So that's like a big thing out here. Like Chinese food and pizza is a big thing out here, right? So maybe about 4 years ago, I try to get healthy and shit, right? So I try to play myself. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the Chinese restaurant and I'm gonna eat healthy. So I asked the lady at the counter, I was like, can I get an order of steamed vegetables and brown rice, right? And the look on her face was priceless because she was like, she was like shocked, like, you want that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're so used to us ordering chicken wings and French fries and shrimp and broccoli and pork fried rice and all of this shit. So I was like, can I get an order of steamed vegetables and brown rice? And it was crazy because they was pushing. They was like, you don't want brown sauce? And I was like, nah, no brown sauce. She was like, you sure you don't want brown sauce on it? I said, no, please, no brown sauce. She was like, brown sauce come free. You can take brown sauce. I said, no, I don't want it. And they it's like they respected. It was like when I told them this, they respected it. I challenge anybody, if anybody, to go out there to your local Chinese restaurant, right? If you love Chinese food, go out there and order this one time and just watch the look on their face when you order this, because they're not used to us eating healthy. They know that they're feeding us poison. So when you go into these restaurants and you order,
hold on, I got somebody capping in here. I got somebody capping in here.
Go ahead.
Cosmo Energy, you capping.
One of my cousins is a healthy 99-year-old and eats bacon every morning. Genetics play a role in all of this. I
guarantee you capping. You know why? This is the part I'm saying she capping on. I'm not saying that the person not 99. I'm not saying that the person isn't living. I'm not saying that the person not eating bacon. I'm saying I guarantee you, with that bacon that they eating, they have something healthy that they're doing in life. Whether it's a stress relieving practice of keeping themselves calm, cool, and collected. They're not eating an abundance of bacon.
Just bacon all day.
They're not eating just bacon all day. Their diet is bacon.
It's too much.
Stop making it look like their diet is bacon and bacon only, and they made it to 99 off bacon alone. I guarantee you they drink a lot of water. I guarantee you they probably eat a lot of fruits and vegetables with the bacon. I guarantee you they probably go on fast and know how to cleanse their body. I guarantee
or technically you could eat bacon in the morning every day, and then that's just your whole meal for the day. You can survive like that too. You can survive like that.
Hell no. Bacon alone? Hell no. You're not
gonna I'm saying not just bacon alone, but I'm saying if they had a breakfast, and they included bacon in the breakfast, you could survive just off of one meal a day. That's called intermittent fasting. You could.
I don't think you could. I don't think you could make it to 99 eating bacon every day off one meal a day, and that part of that meal every day it was bacon.
Why so? Because the sodium.
I believe that if you did that, you would have not only the sodium, but the parasites. That the buildup wouldn't let you get to 99. You would have to do a cleanse or some type of reset to get all of the bacon bits out of you. Okay, so I know for a fact that 99 healthy year old.
Can you hear me?
That 99.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't hear no sound. Hold up.
I guarantee you that 99-year-old healthy person, that 99-year-old healthy person does healthy practices, and I guarantee you, it's not just, oh, they eat bacon and they made it to 99. So stop looking like, oh, so they made bacon. And yeah, I'm telling you I'm telling you, I know this for a fact. Brett, I know this for a fact. Wow, your feelings hurt because I said you're capping? Your feelings hurt? Well, wow, your feelings hurt. I think you capping. I don't think you telling the truth. I think you a motherfucker in the comments just talking. You feel me? No, I don't think you telling the truth. That's why you saying wow and all this extra shit. But yeah, man, I guarantee you that relative, if we bring that relative on here, that same relative that you're talking about that's 99, and we say, what's your secret? You eat bacon every morning. Cosmo Energy said you eat bacon every morning like she sleep with you. Cosmo Energy said you eat bacon every morning like she just there with you. Okay. If you eat bacon every morning, ma'am, every morning, 7 days a week, I can you please tell us what's the healthy thing that you do and what's the healthy thing that you've done to be eating bacon for 99 years? To be eating bacon for 99 years and look, well, I don't know how she look. I don't know if she looks like a broke down 99 or a healthy 99 because you said
I
healthy.
mean, some people could eat bacon. Some people could eat bacon every day, but it's dangerous. I wouldn't try that. It's like eating steak every day. Too much red meat for you is bad.
Man, I know what them white people put in that bacon, boy.
Yeah.
You're not about to tell me.
Yeah.
I know what crackers, but man, I know what them folks put in that bacon, man.
First of all, pigs eat their own stuff.
Pigs eat their own everything. Pigs will eat another pig. Pigs are cannibals at the same time.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I don't know.
I guarantee you, 100 years of bacon eating alone once a day in one meal a day. If I don't know, the only way the only way I can see it is, oh, they eat a big meal every morning, and that morning, I guarantee you, they got some orange juice with some fucking fiber and some other shit that offsets the bacon. There's something that's offsetting the bacon, man.
Oh, yo, Doc. Hey, yo, Doc. I'm about to hurt their feelings, though. So, any of y'all out there like to eat candy? Y'all like to eat candy, right? Did you know that saturated fat is pork? So when you're eating Skittles, you're eating pork. Did you know when you're eating Starburst, you're eating pork? You're eating Snickers, you're eating pork. All these candies, you're eating pork. M&M's is pork in it. It's pork in all of that shit. It's pork in soap. You washing your hands with dish soap, that's pork. Pork is everywhere. Yep. It's even in your toothpaste. When you brush your teeth, some of the toothpaste.
It's the gelatin. It's in your Jello. It's in your Jello. It's in your gelatin. It's everywhere. Remember, the pig is a commodity. It's called a commodity. A commodity is something that is used in everyday household.
Yes.
Shit. So you put, like I told you before, people talk that shit. I guarantee you, Cosmo, please invite your 99-year-old relative to this show. I want to have this 99-year-old person that is your cousin, your relative. I know, because that's beautiful to see. Now, I call that vampire numbers, bro.
Yeah.
I call that vampire numbers.
That's a fact.
I call that vampire numbers. If you live 99 years, you lived a century.
Yo, Doc, did you ever see that video on YouTube about the old man that just smokes cigars and drink whiskey every day? He's a black guy. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And he smokes cigars and drink whiskey every day, and he don't have no credit cards. He don't own no credit cards and nothing like that.
Cigars, no cigarettes though. He don't smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes are where the carcinogens are located. He an old man. He know. Throwback. Remember, old men didn't have them cigarettes. They had them cigars that was natural tobacco.
Oh,
natural tobacco is not bad for you.
It's the cigarette that fuck people up.
The cigarette is over 3,500 carcinogens. Carcinogens are chemicals that cause cancer. That's why it's called a carcinogen. Over 3,500 carcinogens found in every cigarette, no matter what cigarette you're smoking.
Wow.
And y'all wonder, and so I know he smoked cigars.
Yeah.
I know a guy who drinks alcohol every day, but guess what? It's alcohol that he created from his own fruit and distilled his own shit in his own house. And he's healthy as fuck. There's a healthy way and a non-healthy way to do everything. Do you know there's a healthy version for every white thing that they have? White rice. The original rice is wild rice and brown rice.
And then they
But I
bleach
don't
it.
trust
They
that brown
bleach
rice
it.
shit no more.
They bleach it. You don't do brown rice no more?
Because they're infiltrating and just taking white rice and coloring it now and calling it brown rice. Because we own that brown rice. So if I do rice, I do wild rice. They can't fake wild rice.
I was hearing from a friend of mine yesterday, matter of fact. She was telling me that Russia, the whole situation with Russia, they about to basically cut off the wheat. So now, if we look at things like wheat bread, brown rice, and all of these things, right? That's gonna be deprived. Like we're gonna be deprived of that because this is where that's coming from.
Simmons, I think you capping too.
Well, he German.
Simmons, I think you capping too.
He German.
Listen, this is what Angela Simmons said. My client right now is 99. All these coincidental 99. Man, bring one of these people on the show.
My client right now is 99 and eats his flesh.
Yeah, eats his flesh pork. Eats his flesh pork every day. And I guarantee you that 99-year-old has something healthy he's doing to offset that flesh pork.
Oh yeah,
every day.
Yeah.
So don't make it look like that. Don't make it look. Drop the link in the description. Hell yeah, nigga, you know about that LIZZO.
His bones is not operating correctly. You can't be 99 eating that crap.
I guarantee you he's a broke down 99. He's not.
Exactly.
There ain't no healthy 99.
Last leg. He's on his last leg.
Yeah, don't talk about he's 99, broke down, barely. That's why he your client, because that nigga need help. He's not healthy.
Home healthy. Home healthy.
There go right there, the link in the description. Go get please bring the 99-year-old on the screen, please.
They're not going to do it. If they do, this is going to be epic. This is going to be epic if they do.
They're gonna be epic. They're gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic.
We about to get a vampire. We about to get a vampire on the screen, nigga.
I gotta
black
see
vampire.
It. I gotta see it to believe it.
I gotta see it to believe it.
Because there's no way, like if you eating unhealthy every day, your body's gonna deteriorate after a while.
Right. It can't be no every day. Like she exaggerated. We got a guest in the building. Where's the no, Cosmo. Where you at, Cosmo? You gotta
bring him up. And
no,
Cosmo, don't do no stupid shit like
Cosmo ain't got no face. We gotta show what's your face.
You gotta show face, bro. You gotta show face, Cosmo, please.
You gotta come on, Cosmo. Show your face.
Don't come up here doing no stupid shit, man.
Yeah,
please.
Show your face, man. We gotta see who you is, see what you looking
and
like.
If you from my crowd of people, do not come up here trolling, bro. Please don't. Please. I'm serious, man. Like I be tired of these niggas doing that dumb shit, man.
Ron Johnson, you 51, been eating pork since a kid. I guarantee you ain't gonna make it to be 102 eating
51 pork. Eating pork since a kid. I mean, yeah, because a lot of us black people, we do that shit too. But it takes a while for us to be like, yo,
right.
I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My mom raised me on bacon and shit. Like,
right. I know one thing for certain, two things for sure. They have a healthy practice that's offsetting the negative practice. Now, I've seen people do that. I've seen people who eat pork, but guess what? They exercise over here. They eat fruits and vegetables over there. They do body cleanses every year. They have a nice, peaceful life with no stress. They got money.
Yeah.
Where they can sit and don't have to go to work every day.
Right. That's true.
All of these things provide for longevity of your body.
That's true.
When you ain't got to wake up and go bust your ass every day and you eat healthy with that, you're going to make it to be 90, 100 years old past that. Why? Because you're not putting the wear and tear like everybody else putting on their body. I guarantee you there's a healthy practice that these vampires, because y'all talking about vampires, I call them vampires. You made it to be 100 years old, 99 years old. You are of what I call the vampire clan.
Yo,
you feel me?
What you think was the original diet of man? Forget about white or black. What you think we like? Because a lot of people say it was fish, a lot of oats and grass and things of that nature. What do you think was the original diet of man to where we live to these certain ages? What do you think it was?
Cosmo Energy, we're gonna let you on if you show your face.
Yeah, don't come up here trolling,
you can't
man,
come
please.
in. You can't come in anonymous. We don't know.
Please don't come up here trolling, man.
Don't come up here trolling. We don't know if you're agent or not, but just so
don't let everybody up here too, Doc. Yo, Doc, don't let everybody up here because niggas try to sabotage shit.
Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna let nobody. I believe, like I said before, I believe in number one. I believe what the Bible says that we were eating these immortal fruits. You know, like I feel like the actual tree of life and the tree of knowledge and good and evil.
Yeah.
Even though it's a metaphorical and allegorical tree in the Bible, I believe back in the day that they had like our fruit content and our vegetable content was that healthy to promote those long extended lives that you read about in these mythologies, right? I feel like at a certain point in time that earth was healthier and the earth was able to produce an abundance of fruit that promoted a longer life. But we polluted the earth. And because we polluted the earth no longer produces that which sustains our lives longer because we're polluting her. You see what I'm saying?
That's so crazy because they tampering with the vegetables and fruit now with this hybrid shit.
Right.
They tampering with it. Yup. Yo, you on point.
They hitting us. They trying to hit us where it hurts. So we about to get it in.
Okay.
I know you about to prepare.
Yeah. I want us to do an hour over on my show real quick because I got some shit to drop.
So I'm about to do this hour.
Elaborate on this.
So give me till
3. You want to?
Yeah, 3:20. 3:20 or 3:30. 3:30 my time. 3:30 my time.
All right.
Which is 4:30 your time.
4:30 for me. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Peace. All right. So with that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all. I'm over here on the platform. Doc had me up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here though.
Already, we in the building, man. Listen, me and Crumb about to get it in. We about to give y'all these next files. We about to break it down with the next files and keep it popping with these next files, man. You feel me? I'll talk to y'all later, man. Y'all follow the links in the description, man. I'm gonna do this Lizzo shit, the Lizzo part 2, the Lizzo effect part 2, because I didn't even get to my part of the lecture part. I didn't get to the lecture part, but we're gonna get to the Lizzo. They try to knock me off, but they can't. Anyway, we're gonna get to this Lizzo. We're gonna get to this Lizzo shit part 2, and me and Crumb about to get it in next.